Today's horoscope and tarot from Astrocademy, Pisces March 17, 2022. The moon spends the day in your sector of work, health, and duties, encouraging your interest in straightening out your life. However, the sun is moving into alignment with Jupiter in your solar house of joy and creativity, opening you up to enjoying yourself more fully. It's about your heart's desire or heartfelt endeavors, passions, and loves. If you are doing something creative, it's bound to be spirited. You can see benefits to romantic matters. It's also a time for feeling especially optimistic and possibly quite passionate and creative. There is a larger-than-life element to your feelings and desires today and tomorrow. Self-expression, personal magnetism, and confidence are themes. You might awaken to hidden or dormant talents. Getting your fitness on before a night out on the town. You're a whole mood, and your love life is no exception these days. This is especially true when considering Jupiter-Neptune in Pisces, bringing expansion and magical inspiration to your romantic fifth house of love, passion, pleasure, and self-expression. Although, with today's moon transiting through warrior-like Aries and your health-conscious sixth house of daily routines, chances are you're some time to invest in yourself, even if that means putting your notifications on silent for the time being. However, be sure to check your messages, as Mars-Venus will continue to charge up your interpersonal exchanges. Work with your favorite colleague today. As the Sun in Pisces sextiles Uranus in Taurus, you may feel inspired to team up. The Sun motivates your desire to indulge in your creativity and imagination, while Uranus is shaking up your professional commitments. So, you may find a unique way to go about your obligations. You could also pair up with an unlikely coworker or client to execute something truly magical. Whatever you do, go into it with a hopeful perspective. The lovely sextile is perfect for having fun with your projects and coworkers. Even the money gods are behind a call to have your work rather than your money hat on today. With the moon returning to your financial sector early next week, money matters can wait, while the moon's last visit to your work sector before the sun returns is just what untapped income potential has been waiting for. Today is all about trusting your gut on the job front. If your boss is driving you nuts, make fun plans for after work to blow off steam. Throw the stress into the recycling bin and head for a karaoke bar. You may hit a wall today. That is, whatever you are trying your hardest to accomplish could reach a climax of some kind. Maybe you will break through, maybe you will break down. Be prepared to meet the challenge or the celebration with a steady grasp on reality. Be especially attentive to your needs while you work. Drinking water throughout the day is a must. Examine your desk chair and computer setup. Is it ergonomically correct? These kinds of considerations will steer you toward greater awareness of what's to come. Knowing when to call it a day and relax for a while can be challenging for you on this day. Given your energetic and ambitious nature, the added charge from the dedicated and hard-working day should see you going like nobody's business. The question of whether or not you will get things accomplished today is not an issue. But whether or not you'll take care of yourself by balancing things out after hours can be. Make plans for some downtime too. The moon is not only already in your relationship sector ahead of tomorrow's full moon, but is already making its presence felt, as it finds itself in the wrong place at the right time. Before the moon can clash with the sun in Pisces tomorrow, it clashes with Mercury here today, stress testing a balance between your personal and relationship needs. However, not only is Mercury the planet of communication, but the moon's friendly aspect to planets in your communication sector was always going to give you the support to give anything exposed a voice. While the moon won't clash with the sun to create a full moon that will see your personal and relationship needs clash until tomorrow, it is already in your relationship sector and is already making its presence felt. While a clash with Mercury could create some tension, as the planet of communication, he was always going to use this to get the communication lines open. A friendly aspect to planets in your communication sector will make this even easier. Your tarot reading for today. Wheel of Fortune, Temperance and Judgment. You are going through a difficult period during which some past problems are resurfacing. The cards you have chosen evoke a feeling of doubt and loneliness that stops you looking at the future with serenity. There is one particular issue you have with a person in your life who is really disappointing you. While it is true that in the past you have been tolerant and understanding, today you have the impression that things have gone too far and you need some distance. The cards also highlight personal difficulties in your daily life. Today you feel the need to do something else in your life to help you grow more in your activities. This desire for something different is also mentioned in your draw and represents a major challenge in your life. You have to bounce back to take full advantage of your potential and move forwards a little with your life plan. On that level, your draw is a good omen for what follows because it clearly expresses great strides forward in your life. You obviously have great qualities that should enable you to achieve your goals in March 2022. The potential highlighted by the cards you have chosen fits your personality and your temperament. You are a spiritual person who sees beyond things. You have a great inner wealth that allows you to be clear-sighted about events. Your sensitivity allows you to fully understand the people around you and identify their emotions, feelings, and personalities. This is also why you are appreciated by the people around you, and it is also why you are destined for a happier future alongside the people who really matter to you. In this regard, your draw evokes a meeting with a man, a person whose presence will be all you need to feel completely happy and fulfilled. The cards highlight his important role in your life path and evoke reciprocal feelings about a lasting union. Our eyes in the sky. The future seems limitless, but it requires thought and care to attain our desires. The Sun's minor aspects with Jupiter and Saturn aren't giving us the space to break through the roadblocks that stand in our way. Mars's powerful connection with Pluto and frustration with Jupiter and give us the strength to transform and evolve. Passions may get bigger and more exhilarating, which can help us set our intentions and manifest the right vision for ourselves now. Jupiter also harmonizes with Venus and shares a minor aspect with Mercury. This is a very lovely aspect that can give you the confidence to assert your emotional and fundamental needs. Whatever your dreams, this is the time to discuss them with others, even if it isn't the moment to bring them to fruition. With the right amount of diligence and care, you'll be able to bring your fantasies and desires to light. The key is to believe in yourself and your vision no matter what anyone else says. Your perseverance in making sure your dreams come true will prove all of the naysayers wrong. Others recognize our inner strength as well as our restraint now, and so we may be called upon to lead a charge or demonstrate to others how they might apply their skills to access courage. However, the same factors which cause us to feel strong and confident can be used to manipulate others if we are not conscious of the way we are using our energy. How we respond to this transit really depends on our negotiation of power dynamics. To this end, we can use our power to heal and inspire, or to manipulate and exploit, so act wisely. Following this connection, Venus in Libra trines Jupiter in Aquarius, a favorable aspect for smoothing over difficulties in relationships. This is a signature of heightened idealism, and bonds can be formed and compromises reached to grow stronger and wiser together. Though this aspect favors ongoing romantic engagements, it is equally favorable for relaxing with friends, socializing, or taking a vacation. This is an especially good influence for making investments, because we are less likely to be frivolous or to waste our resources on items that will quickly depreciate.